Ellie, you know why I'm starting the intro of this podcast?
Why are you starting an intro for this podcast?
Cause I'm number one.
Whoa, just take it easy, man.
Welcome, guys, to the A Miners podcast. We are making a triumphant return, and by that I mean we haven't podcasted in a long time, but that doesn't mean we're dead, unless we are dead. But we're not as of the recording time. So
Yeah, we just got canceled on Twitter,
good.
but we're good now.
Yeah, only a couple times, and then we made a new Twitter. So
Yep.
we actually didn't, but you should still follow us, cause
Yep. Follow us at twitter.com/A Miners Podcast, not A Minor Podcast.
is that really?
Because that is not
Yeah,
us.
no, A minor podcast, more like the stupid podcast, because that's not us. So yeah, if you ever search like A minors podcast and you see an A minor podcast, don't listen to them because they're stupid and they're imposters, and we are better than them. So yeah,
True.
they talk about like actual music theory. We just make puns.
Yeah.
And why would you talk about and listen to music theory when you could listen to our amazing puns?
Making puns is fun. See, we rhyme too.
You may say it's pun. Get it? Because we're funny.
Okay, so we're going to start our first subject for today.
We are indeed.
We both watched Loki, the first episode. Zach, what did you think of it?
I thought it was good. It was a lot funnier than I was expecting, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. How did you feel?
I didn't really know what to expect, but
Me neither.
I really liked that I didn't know what to expect at all, because I kind of because with the Falcon Winter Soldier I could kind of guess, and with WandaVision I also really couldn't guess, but I still kind of had an idea. But with this one I really just had no idea what was going to happen at all, and I really loved spoilers, by the way, for the first episode.
Which you should probably know by now, but yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna give you time to click off the video. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I really
Loki died. No, I'm just kidding.
well, we did see him die, but
Not in that episode. Nothing new happened.
Yeah.
About his death.
yeah. So I really loved Loki's growth in that episode. He grew so much in like 20 minutes, like the last 20 minutes of the episode. And it was really cool, just because he's not now. He's like, because at the beginning of the episode, it was like he was that Loki that we knew, like 9 years ago in the first Avengers movie. But now he's like a completely different Loki, just from seeing what the future holds for him and his destiny. And now it's almost like it's like he accepts what happens, but he's gonna. It's almost like he's gonna try not let that happen. And
Yeah.
I don't know, because like he knows Thanos. He's seen Thanos, so that has to be really quite scary to just see how he dies, just being lifted,
Mm-hmm.
his entire body just lifted with one hand and just like crushed. Like, I don't know, you could kind of see the fear in his eyes. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I don't know what to expect from the next episode. Like I do, and I don't. And I just love that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. What do you where do you think this show's headed, Zach?
I don't really know. I also didn't really know what to expect. I watched like the first trailer, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it. And I still didn't really understand. I wasn't expecting it to be like something that actually like had to do with the main timeline, because like it's like the timeline police. Like you weren't supposed to do that, So I wasn't expecting that. So that's what makes me wonder. It's like, oh, is this actually going to affect the like 616 or what? That's not the MCU one. Sorry, whatever the timeline is.
Yeah.
Like the Earth timeline in the main MCU movies. Because I just thought it was gonna be about Loki, and it'd be about him like, kind of living life on the lam, or is that if that's what you call it? That's what I thought it was gonna be about. But I mean, this is really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought it was going to be really low stakes because it didn't really matter what happened in that, because it wouldn't affect the regular timeline, but it might end up doing that, which is interesting.
Because like a big part of it was like the the agency that took Loki, they were mad at Loki for messing up the timeline for like
Mm-hmm.
what should happen from the three ancients like say should happen, and he was saying, "Oh, it wasn't him. It was the Avengers," and they're like, "Bull crap! It was you," but like, it really was the Avengers. So I wonder
Yeah.
what is if any kind of repercussion is going to happen, just because like the Avengers actually screwed up the timeline, and I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Are we actually going to see them get punished in any way? Are we going to see that Loki come back to that timeline, and then that timeline's going to have a Loki again? Because
Yeah.
I don't know. Because Loki's really not at fault. Like what he did was bad because he escaped, like being a prisoner. But it wasn't, it wasn't his fault. Time
Yeah.
travel thing. Who knows? And also Owen Wilson's character, I thought he was going to be like really like just not how he was in the episode, because he was like helping out Loki, and like he was like, "I'm not your enemy. I'm just trying to listen and know why you're doing what you're doing. Like, why do you like to kill?" I don't know. I liked his character. I'm excited
I
to see
don't
more.
like to kill.
He killed 80
Yeah.
people in 2 days.
He's adopted.
He's adopted.
um yeah, so but they also like the judge also mentioned something about like how he's like, well, like Loki even said that he's like, it was the Avengers that like went back in time and like changed the timelines, and then the judge says something like, no, the Avengers were supposed to do that, you weren't supposed to escape, which makes me think like, what, I know like the time space keepers or whatever they're called, they're like the judges of that, but like what made them decide that,
Yeah. And
you know?
it also kind of gets you to think, what if the Avengers going back in time is actually like supposed to be what happens? But then it's like, it's almost like that's kind of hard, because it's like then the Avengers in the main timeline go back and change a past timeline, but then that timeline can't turn out at all like how the other timeline happened, and then that timeline never time travels. Is there just another timeline that like goes normal and they mess up another timeline? I don't know. It's kind of confusing.
Yeah, it's like, it seems like if like what Loki did wasn't supposed to happen, then what the Avengers did also wasn't supposed to happen. Like I feel like any sort of time travel wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm curious as to where it's gonna go from that.
Mhm. Cause like, imagine if like they went back and they actually saw that it was the Avengers, like their fault, and let's say they reset it. Well, that's kind of bad. Cause then
Yeah.
Endgame and Far From Home, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and WandaVision, just
WandaVision.
just all of that is just gone.
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, if they do that, I'm gonna be pretty mad. But like, I, if they do something like that, I think that'll be a different timeline or something. Like it won't actually like, or like Loki will go to a timeline where they never did time travel or something, or at least get to see what that timeline would look like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't want them to like revert everything after Infinity War, because that'd just be obnoxious.
Imagine if they did, and then now there's like multiple timelines that these shows and movies are coming off of, and you have to just keep track.
I would hate that. Like I like exploring other timelines, but like when there are movies, just like when there's just like three different movies for, and like this same premise, just in a different timeline, that would be annoying.
Yeah. It would be cool though to kind of like, how they like maybe it's like a different they can make like another Thor movie that's supposed to be like when Thor 2 took place in a new timeline, but maybe they can almost redo it and make it better. That would be kind of a cool pro. But I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
but I wouldn't want to like retcon the entire MCU for a better
Yeah.
Thor sequel.
But
Watch, we're saying like, I don't think that'll happen. That's probably not gonna happen, and that's actually what they're gonna do. Which will, like, on the bright side, at least we'll be like fortune tellers.
mhm.
But, you know what? I'm making the prediction now. They're gonna do something that messes with the main timeline. That's pretty broad, but I don't care.
Maybe. Maybe. That'd be cool. Well, yeah, I'm excited to see more of the Loki show.
Me too. It like has the potential to be my favorite Marvel show.
Yeah. Well.
I still, WandaVision is still my favorite. I did enjoy Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Mhm.
but WandaVision is my favorite.
Yeah, I think I need to watch those two shows again to really kind of know which one I like better. But they were both good.
Yeah. I did enjoy both of them. It's just like WandaVision, I liked how unique it was, and there was way more mystery
Yeah.
about it. Like that was just what made it a lot more special to me. And it was also the first Marvel show, and it was the first like Marvel thing we got in over a year and a half. So
Yeah.
it was like a triumphant return to the MCU.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, that is that's what we thought of the first Loki episode. And
Yeah.
we'll definitely talk more about the Loki show as it goes on. So yeah. Next, the new iCarly reboot got a trailer. And
Yeah.
Spencer swore and talked about beer.
And he drank it too.
Yeah, he drank
He
it.
did spit it out, but he still drank it.
Yeah. Pretty insane.
That is just like, what the freak? What the freak?
What the freak?
That
Yeah.
was my reaction when Spencer swore.
Yeah.
What the freak?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I liked it because it was like it's almost like the show grew up with us.
With the audience.
Yeah. So that's pretty neat.
I just hope at the very least it's funny and they don't try to like with the new characters. I just hope they don't try to replace like Sam and Gibby and stuff. I hope they're like
Yeah.
unique characters
But
in there,
the-
because I feel like whenever shows try to replace characters, it always
Yeah.
fails.
Yeah. I do those two new characters though. They do seem interesting though.
They are like barely shown though, so I don't even know how.
Yeah, as long as they're giving like some kind of growth or we get to see more about them,
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. And we did see Neville and Freddy's mom.
I know. I'm very excited about that.
So that's pretty epic. Oh, what is Freddy's mom's name again? Is it Marissa?
It's Marissa, yeah.
Marissa, can I have
Uber
the
is the
recipe
only one
for
who
your
said-
fish loaf?
Can I have the recipe for your fish loaf?
Oh, man, I love Lubert. He better come back.
He better.
It's just Lubert was like one of the best characters, and so was Gibby.
Was.
I just hope
Yeah.
we get to see them at least once. I
Yeah.
don't know. Sam was probably one of my least favorite characters. I still liked her, but
I didn't
I don't
like
know.
her character, but I do think she brought an interesting dynamic to the show. Like, I don't think the show will be the same without her, but I didn't
Yeah.
like her character that much still.
but it can still be good.
Yeah.
The apartment is the same. It's the same apartment. It's just it looks different.
Yeah, but like Spencer's rich now.
Yeah. Do we know who those two new characters are at all?
I don't think so. I think they're fans. Would be my guess.
I don't know. I always got the impression that like the older one is like maybe like dating Spencer, and maybe they're living together, and maybe that's why the entire apartment looks more like grown up, because she wanted to change.
Oh.
Maybe, but I
I
don't know.
thought it was because like Spencer actually became a successful artist and he was rich.
That's what
I
I would like that. But if it's
I'm pretty sure that's what they said, but I could be wrong.
that would be cool because I don't want it to be like where it's like she's successful and makes money, and he still doesn't make any money. But
Yeah.
now his apartment's really
But at the
nice.
same-
But I don't know.
But like at the same time, I love the whole thing about Spencer. He can't like keep a girl.
Yeah.
I loved that. It was really funny. So I also hope there's that.
I hope we get to see some of the women he dated back in the new show. That'd be that'd be epic.
I want what's her face? Jenna.
Yeah,
The teacher.
let's make purple. That would be epic.
She plays a character in How I Met Your Mother.
Wow. Anyway,
She plays Wendy the waitress.
she plays Sir. This is a Wendy's. Let's see.
Dang it, Kevin.
Oh, maybe we can see Gibby's mom back with Spencer.
That would be amazing.
I can't kiss
That'd be
Gibby
so
lips.
funny.
Um, yeah, there's just a lot of Tebow. I need Tebow back too.
I I'm pr- I mean I like please I love Tebow.
Watch Groovy Smoothie like get sold out, and it's like bought by like Starbucks. Now it's just a Starbucks.
I would lose it.
Yeah, that would suck.
Well, I mean they're gonna have to make an explanation for like because Tebow was living with the Bensons like even
Oh yeah, he was.
the show. So
Church isn't
you have
just
to,
for
like, come up
Sundays
with
anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Or Guppy. That'd be cool if they could get Guppy at least.
Yeah, I mean I don't know why they would get
Um,
Guppy without Gibby, but
trying to think of who else they could get back. They could get back a lot of characters. Like
yeah.
they could get back that one kid who like beatboxed a lot. Uh, wicka wicka.
Wicka chicka wicka chicka wick. Stop. That was from Big Time.
They could also get.
Stop it forever.
They also could get that one like sleazy kid, the one who like has those um poorly meated burritos, or
What?
he sold Sam the tickets. Let's see. Oh, or Principal Franklin, or Mr. Howard, or Mrs. Briggs. Miss Briggs, yeah.
Who was she obsessed with? Like, it was someone
Uh,
really obscure. It was like
oh,
Randy Jackson.
yeah,
That's
Randy
who it was.
Jackson. Randy Jackson Cologne.
He like,
Yeah.
what was he? He was like, he like toured with Journey or something
Mhm.
like that.
Or Randy O's. Stop eating the Randy O's. Or there's just I'm still happy we got to see Neville. I wonder if he's still gonna be like really like mad at Carly for not, kissing him when they were 12.
Yeah, I hope he opened his own haberdashery.
Oh man, that'd be epic. What if he still has the car that iCarly gave him? Ah, man. Um, There's just so much potential. I really hope it's good. I really hope it's good.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm happy we're getting a reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's that line in the finale of iCarly that was like, we're going to be taking a break, but not forever.
We promise we'll be back. or
Yeah,
something
and
like
they
that.
are coming back, so that's kind of cool.
Except for Sam. They said he.
Oof,
Sam.
yeah. Well, she had a spin-off, so it's fine.
But it was not good. It was not a good
Yeah.
spin-off.
But,
Except for the episode with Jade, Robbie, and Freddie.
oh yeah, that was the best episode, and they were like barely in it.
Right. Yeah. Well, Robbie was barely in it. He was only in it like at the end, and then
Man,
Freddie was in it a decent amount.
I want to see more Robbie, just like a Robbie show. The Robbie show.
Oh my gosh. The Broken Glass show.
Dude, I would totally watch that.
I would too. Like, honestly,
Robin Jade.
we should. If we got a Victorious reboot or a Drake, probably not a Drake.
A Victorious reboot has to happen.
But a Victorious reboot, like
The entire cast is
That's the
open to
thing.
it. It's
But like Ariana Grande though, that's the only thing.
oh yeah.
She exists.
I can't see Ariana Grande nowadays doing Cat, but it'd be epic if she did.
It would be. I don't think she'd be willing to dye her hair again because like
Mhm.
I think that like damaged her hair, and that's why she wears her hair like in a long ponytail. Like
Mhm. But
I don't even know if
I
it's a
mean,
ponytail.
she doesn't need the red hair anymore. It's still Cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But like, come on, they gotta. Like, they can't have Victorious without.
what would you wish for like a Victorious reboot? Like, what do you want? Like, what should the main plot be? Like, where do they always hang
I
out?
don't know. That's the thing because like it's about them being in high school. Like that's the whole premise of the show.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Like, they all want to be famous, like artists, but the only reason they're all together is because of high school. But when they're done with high school, what if they
Yeah.
and they all get famous? They're not all
Uh-huh.
gonna be like always available or ever available
Yeah. Like I don't know what the deal with.
unless they all fail.
What if they all just got held back for like 10 years and they're still in high school?
They all just become high school teachers with Psychowitz.
That would be so funny. Oh my god.
Dude, that would be actually kind of cool if they were all like,
Psychowitz was in an episode of Sam and Cat too, wasn't he?
yeah, more Psychowitz.
But like Eric Lang is also a big actor now too, so I don't know if they'd be able to get him.
Robin Psychowitz. Robin Psycho.
Speaking of Psycho, I hope Nora is in the iCarly reboot.
There's so many good characters in that show. Like,
I want freaking Wade Collins.
yes, Wade Collins and David Archuleta.
Why are all Americans such idiots?
I thought we were hobnobbers.
David Archuleta is like an actual
Yeah, he's.
singer though.
But they could still get him.
Yeah, he's probably
Just email him.
He's probably plummeted mine. Yeah.
That always worked for iCarly.
Via the internet.
I don't know. Just give me a bucket of fried chicken. I don't know. What if, because Victorious, iCarly, and Drake and Josh take place all in the same universe.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if there's like, what if they were like all got reboots and then they all had a crossover?
That would like,
Dude,
like there was already like that Victorious and iCarly crossover was like that. Honestly, like
that was
the
a
peak of
really good
my
one.
Existence. It was very good.
That was really good. Well, there kind of was a Drake and Josh and iCarly crossover for like 30 seconds.
In the April Fool's episode.
Yeah, Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Drake, he was also in the April Fool's episode of Victorious.
Mm-hmm.
Which both of those episodes were terrible.
And
The iCarly one wasn't that bad, but the Victorious one sucked.
and Josh Peck was in Victorious.
Oh yeah, Jade's Play.
Great
Yeah.
great play.
Whatever.
And then Freddie was also in Victorious another time, wasn't
Yeah, he was at the that one play. Yeah.
One high school play for some
I
reason.
I like how Lane plays a different character in all three of those shows.
Oh yeah.
He plays Helen's brother in Drake and Josh. He plays the guidance counselor in Victorious, and he plays the freaking dance coach in iCarly.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
love that.
it's epic. But they do that a couple times. Like Sam did it as Pawnee.
Oh yeah, she was Pawnee.
Oh, she was pretty good in that episode. I don't know.
I don't like that episode, but she did a good job.
And Andre was in iCarly.
Oh yeah, and Victoria Justice was in iCarly.
Yeah, hey, that girl looks like that one
There's-
Shelby Marks girl he fought.
Yeah, but this girl's way
Way-
hotter.
Classic Freddy.
Same person.
Um,
Yeah. I like
oh.
how they like kind of broke the fourth wall there, though. That was funny.
I hope we see Roger Mole again. Roger Mole.
I like the part where like
Roger that.
no, it's the part where they're talking about like splitting up at the party, and Carly's like, Spencer, you and Gibby. He's like, hey, Roger. And then Carly's like, that's not your name though. He's like, yeah, but you guys have the cool makeup. I think the least you could do is call me Roger. She's like, fine, Spencer, you and Roger will
Roger.
go upstairs. And then Spencer goes, Roger, and he goes, what? He's like, no, like Roger that.
Roger what? Oh no, I lost my mole. They check the entire
I
house
like how
for
as
it.
soon as he lost, I like how as soon as he lost the mole, that one dude recognized him.
Hey, you're Gibby. Gibby from iCarly. Guys, it's Gibby from iCarly.
No, I'm Roger. He
Ah.
punches him in the face.
There's Sinjin. He better be in a Victorious reboot. That
Yeah, I
that
don't know
would
if it
be
ever
cool.
happens.
You want it. You want it.
You want it?
Sinjin. Nobody
Sinjin,
wants
no
it.
one wants it.
You're not my father.
Oh,
Gee, these shows are so good. People don't understand.
they are like comedy gold.
They really are. Because, like, you can watch them both unironically and ironically, and it's just amazing
Yeah, and it's
either way.
still amazing.
And
You know what's a really fun? Like Big Time Rush is actually so funny.
yeah, it is.
Like, I watched that like I go back and watch that like every couple months, and it is so funny.
Hmm.
Have you like? And I love in the pilot when they're all auditioning.
Yeah.
And then Logan is like beatboxing,
Yeah.
and he start beatboxing, and then Gustavo goes, "Wicked chicken, wicked chicken, wicked stop."
He was, man. I think I don't know who my favorite character in Big Time Rush is. I think it's probably Carlos.
Yeah, I like James a lot.
James is cool.
James and Logan, probably my favorite.
I remember always like liking James because he was like the cool one, but now I think he's probably my least favorite.
I
But
like him because he like is obsessed with himself, and it's funny.
actually, I think Logan is my least favorite.
Oh really? I like.
I think he's probably just like probably the least interesting, but he's still cool. Like I still like him. I think it's like Carlos and Logan are tied, then James, then Kendall. I don't know. I don't know. It's so
I like Kendall, but he's also like the main. He always is the voice of reason, like because someone has to be. So
Mhm.
it doesn't make him as funny.
Mhm. Also, I just said I meant. Also, I meant Kendall is probably my least favorite, not Logan.
Oh okay.
I get those. I don't know why I always get those two names mixed up.
I was
Logan-
like, you just said Carlos and Logan are tied. You
Yeah, I
said
know.
Logan was your least favorite, but
yeah.
you also said Carlos was your favorite.
I don't know. It's just Logan fits like the face of Kendall more in my. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't.
Those are their actual names.
I know.
Keep
I
it
know.
straight.
But it's just their last names are different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's like Kendall Schmidt and then Kendall Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan's. I forget what it is in the show, but I think his real name is last name is Henderson.
Logan Henderson and Logan Mitchell,
Mitchell. That was it.
and then Carlos Garcia,
Carlos Pena, I think. and then
Penavega,
James Diamond,
and then
and James
Met-
Maslow.
Maslow. You know, I think Gustavo is a good character too. Crap.
Yeah, I like Gustavo. Do you know? Remember that one episode where they had to one of them had to be a bad boy, and then they brought in like the guy Wayne.
Oh
who
yeah.
was supposedly a bad boy, and then Kendall had to fight him for like the bad boy, right? That same guy plays Danny, Kat's boyfriend, in that one episode, season 1. The one like Tori sprays hot cheese on.
Mm-hmm.
Same dude.
Hmm. Hmm. I I don't think I finished. I tried to rewatch Big Time Rush, like I don't know, about 6 months ago, but I just never finished it. I got like maybe halfway through, and I just stopped. And
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was a good show, but I think it kind of got a little repetitive.
Yeah.
Because it was always like they were happy in the beginning, there's a problem, and at the end they just sang a song.
They sing and then it makes it all better.
Yeah, just makes it all better. Yeah.
I know. I hate the music. The music is so cringe, but the show is funny enough where I can tolerate it.
Yeah, and the only song that I actually like is their main, like the intro song.
I actually like that song.
Yeah, it's kind of catchy. I like it.
I mean, all their songs are kind of catchy, but like
Mhm.
a rash. Catchy like a rash.
Oh man.
Let's talk about
let's-
food.
I think if I had to rate those 4 shows, it'd probably be crap.
I know it's so hard.
I was gonna say iCarly, and I was like, no, Victorious could be first. No, Drake and Josh could be first.
Well, okay, I have a pretty solid. Like, I'm pretty solid in my ranking. I would say number 1, Drake and Josh. 2, iCarly. 3, Victorious. 4, Big Time Rush. But iCarly and Victorious, those can like interchange because I always like feel like I like one more than the other. And
Yeah.
I don't. Like, the only thing that makes me sometimes like iCarly more is the fact that it has more of a story. Like, Victorious has almost no story, but it has a way better, in my opinion, it has a significantly better cast. And I like the premise more because, like, the iCarly, the actual like web show they do is like cringe. It's much cringe.
Yeah. I don't know. I always switch iCarly and Victorious too.
Yeah.
it's because it's just Victorious doesn't have a story, but I think I like more of the main characters. But
Yeah, same.
Carly has a story, kind of. In but
More of a story.
has character growth.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The characters just aren't as good. Even the
Hmm.
good characters, like I don't know, like Sam and not Sam, Carly and Tori. They're both kind of the same. They're just the main.
They're both kind of boring.
They're the main character, and that's their interesting. That's the interesting part about them. And then there's, I guess, the mean one, Jade and Sam. And Jade is, I think, she's funnier.
Yeah. And she doesn't just like terrorize people.
Hmm. But
She's
like,
just rude.
she's just rude. But my a big problem is that she like one time, like in one episode, she'd be like super nice to like Tori because they grew together, and then it's like the next
Hmm.
episode, she's just back to like completely hating Tori for everything she stands for.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like if Victorious had a finale and as many seasons and like a story like more of a story like iCarly, then I would definitely like it better
Hmm.
than iCarly.
Yeah. And another thing with Victorious is like when Tori first came to went to Hollywood Arts, it's almost like she's meeting all those characters and then they became a friend group almost. That's always how I saw it. But apparently they were like a friend group way before. And but, Jade still hates everyone even though they're all friends.
Yeah, I think it's just because Beck is friends with all of them. But even after they break up, she still hangs out with all of them
Hmm.
because she's lonely, probably.
Yeah.
Loser.
I just really want more
Yeah,
Robbie.
yeah, me too. I also think Victorious had like a lot of potential for like more story stuff, but then they
It
just didn't
definitely
do
did.
anything with it. Like this thing with Andre having a crush on Jade. Like I like it was a cool premise because like you would never expect them to like ever
Mhm.
date.
Yeah. And that sort of thing
Like you didn't.
happens in real life.
Yeah. What
And
is that called? Plutonic? Is that what it's called? Like
I
when there's
think,
like two people who like you can never see dating or something. I don't know. I could be using
yeah.
the wrong word. So I'm illiterate. I'm sorry. But anyway,
Mhm. And I would have,
that's like what
yeah.
they're like.
Yeah. I wish Beck kind of found out about that, and we could have seen
Yeah.
Andre and Beck kind of talk about it. But I don't know.
I mean, I think they've yelled at each other enough since the beach house incident. All right, we're going to take a break and we will be right back. We have returned from our break and we
What's
are
up?
back and ready to talk to you guys some more, even though probably nobody listens to this all the way through. But, if, like, for whatever reason, like, people decide to go back when we're, like, famous podcasters and listen to our old stuff, welcome. We are from the past. And if you can time travel, please tell me if I can grow a mustache or not.
If you can time
All right.
travel, don't because you're gonna go to time travel jail like Loki.
Yeah, like Loki. So we were going to talk about E3, which is
Nintendo
happening.
presentation at E3. Yeah, woo.
I don't even know when that's happening.
Uh,
When is that happening?
It's Tuesday at 9 Pacific time.
AM or PM? I assume AM.
It's AM. So it'll be 11
Gosh, dang, I'm gonna
Central.
be in school. Okay, I'm gonna be in school.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
No,
I'm gonna be in driver's ed.
Ha!
Yeah, it's from for me it's 9 to 12, and the presentations meet at 11 my time. So I'm still gonna have an hour left. So maybe I'll just like have my phone on to the side and just like mute the class if something interesting happens.
Well, is it on Zoom?
Yeah, it's on Zoom.
Oh yeah, that's really easy then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did when I
Let's.
had driver's license. Imagine being like a year and a half older than me and me having my driver's license before
Imagine. But
get wrecked.
hey, driving instructor, shut up! I'm trying to watch Zelda.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
share
what's
screen
crazy?
it to the class.
Yeah. You know what is like mind-boggling?
What?
Oh, first of all, at the time we're recording this, it is June 11th. It has been exactly no. 2 years, right?
2 years.
Since they revealed Breath of the Wild 2. And
We
we've
got-
heard nothing about it.
Yeah.
But the exciting thing is they are probably going to talk about it at E3 on Tuesday. That is like just think, in less than a week we could know the release date, the title, and the story to Breath of the Wild 2. Like, think about that. Isn't that crazy?
It's so crazy. It's kind of lame that we didn't get anything for 2 years, but
Yeah, like, they should've revealed it
unfortunately
a
they don't
year
have
ago.
anything to show us. But what if they say that again at E3?
I'm going to lose my mind. Like, if they do not talk about
Unfortunately, it's just been too much work for the Zelda team, and we decided to scrap
this, we just
the
scrapped
sequel. But we are excited to announce we are working on a new Zelda game from a
Wand of
completely new
Gamelon
time
2.
period.
Yeah.
Zelda
forget about
06.
stupid Breath of the Wild character. Yeah. Which is going to release in 3006.
That would be Zelda 21. Zelda 20, 30, 51, maybe. Just, I don't know. When do you think the sequel's going to come out?
Late this year would be my guess. Like, probably in December. Well, when do you think it's gonna?
I think...
Spring 2021.
Yes, exactly. We
Which is
still,
gonna last for
we have
like, what,
eight, we have
2 more
eight,
days?
We have 8 more days.
Oh,
we have,
8.
We have 8 more days. Yeah. Dude, it's going to happen. Watch it. It's going to be like, oh, it's releasing tomorrow. Get your pre-orders ready. It's going to happen, guys. Just watch.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think the latest is December. The earliest is probably I was going to say September, but I think it'll be October or November. It'll be in the fall or December of this year.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I think it's going to release in December is because I think it's going to release this year because it's Zelda's 35th anniversary. That's why I think that. But, it, like, honestly, I think December is going to be the earliest. I think it'll, if not December, it won't release until probably spring of 2022. So you'll only be a year off if that's the case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I just want it to come out this year, to be honest.
I do too. Yeah.
I think I don't know. I don't know what to expect anymore. Like, what if they? I think the most they're gonna show off tomorrow on Tuesday is gonna be a trailer. Like, they could show a nice trailer, like that one Zelda one, that one Breath of the Wild one everyone knows about.
That one Zelda one, yeah, that was.
That one Zelda one, but no.
You know that one Zelda trailer that came out like that one time?
Yeah. In the last 30 years, no, but
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you hope from the game? What do you hope we get to do in that game?
I hope it's open world, but I also hope there's like a quest. But that being said, I would not be complaining at all if they did the same type of thing as they did with Breath of the Wild, where it's like, you can kill Ganon whenever you want, but you probably shouldn't do it right away.
Mm-hmm. Do you hope? Do you hope if the game has like that underground labyrinth thing? Do you hope that we can still play like and run around Hyrule again, even if it's just a little different?
Yeah, but like I don't know what the point of that would be if there's no changes.
Mm-hmm.
But like I remember at the end of Breath of the Wild, they talked about something about like Vah Ruta not working.
Yeah.
So that could like, because that like divine beasts do not just stop working. So like that's definitely something like very significant.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Zelda literally is just like, yeah, let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I think that's gonna be like, at least I hope they like. I think that's gonna have something to do with it, or at least at the beginning of the game, Or it's like Vah Ruta stopped working, and you have to figure that out. Or maybe the underground thing is like what caused Vah Ruta to stop working. I don't know. Who knows?
You know what would be cool? It'd probably be really hard for them to kind of make, but like maybe like you can travel around the entire world just like you could in the first game, but it's like as you progress through like the main story, you can like the world like maybe like Hyrule Castle kind of gets fixed. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's people working on the castle or whatever, and like
Yeah.
maybe certain structures just start getting built up. So like the world won't be
Mm-hmm.
completely different,
That'd be
but
cool. Or it'd be
I don't know. It'll make it feel more alive.
yeah. Or if it's not like completely open world like Breath of the Wild, like as you progress through the game, you can go to Hyrule and like the further you are in the game, the like more rebuilt it is.
Yeah.
Would be cool.
I also just think it'd be a waste. Maybe not really a waste, but like, you know, they spent so much time on that open world and to only use it in one game, I don't know. I feel like they could use it at least, you know, in two games just to kind of get as much as they can out of that world.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. What else do you hope from this Nintendo presentation?
I don't know. I think they'll reveal Smash DLC. Is this the last one? Is there only one more, or is there two more? Because I cannot remember.
Pikmin 4.
Yeah. How many DLC fighters are left?
2, I think.
There's two. Okay.
Crash and Spyro. Crash and Spyro. Crash and Spyro. God! That's all I want. That's all I've wanted for like years, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So let's see.
Splatoon
Who have we had?
3.
We've had.
There's Odyssey 2. I don't think we're gonna get
Yeah,
an
that'd
Odyssey
be cool
2.
if they talked. I'd hope we do. I would love that.
I hope we do, but I don't know if we're gonna get an Odyssey 2. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or at least if we do, it's not gonna be called Odyssey 2.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
it
just
will.
want like another like semi-open world 3D Mario on the Switch.
What if we had like a completely open world Mario game?
That would be freaking sick. Okay, I'm gonna call it right now. Like while we're on the topic of Smash, for all these viewers watching, it is June 11th, 2021. I tweeted about this a while ago, but I delete that count. I deleted, so I'm gonna say it again. My prediction is Waluigi will be the final Smash Ultimate DLC fighter, and I'm probably wrong. But if I'm right, I will brag. For
I think if he's gonna be a Smash character, it's gonna be like they're gonna release those two Smash characters, and then he's gonna be a bonus one for everyone.
yeah, or that I just think he's gonna be in Smash. Like he's gotta be.
It's gonna be like a huge reveal. Like they're gonna show like I don't know. It's gonna be like they're gonna show like Kratos from God of War, and it's just gonna switch to like Waluigi. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be epic. Yeah. I don't know. A new F-Zero game would be cool too, but
That would be, but I think that series is.
Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, so there could be a voice crack. Holy crap!
Mario
Holy crap.
Kart 9.
Voice crack. Mario Kart 9.
Your actions have consequences.
When will you learn? So yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I think it's possible that we'll get a Mario Kart 9 on the Switch. They're doing Splatoon 3, and
Yeah.
there's already Splatoon 2 on the Switch.
I hope we get a new Mario Kart.
Yeah, we've had like two. We've had like a deluxe port and then a spin-off,
And
which is like not enough.
I like Mario Kart 8 a lot, but it's just I really am not a fan of the customization thing because I feel like it's too
Me neither.
It's too random, and it's like some people can really benefit with certain customizations. Well, like it's like
Yeah.
you can use those customizations too, but it's like maybe it doesn't fit me as well, and there's no other preset that could actually help me as much as that helps them, and I don't know. Because I've said this before, but I think I'm really good at Mario Kart, but Mario Kart 8, I just suck, and I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I've always sucked at Mario Kart 8, and I don't know why. And I think, well, I do know. I think it's because of the customization. I don't know. I don't know. I preferred the more like you pick this cart and this character and you're done. Like in Mario Kart Wii. Best Mario Kart.
It is the best Mario Kart. And like Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the kart customization either, because I liked how in Mario Kart Wii especially, Wii and DS, you just had like these awesome looking carts. Like they were just so unique.
Yeah.
Mario Kart DS specifically, they had like a tractor and just like it was just
My
it was
main
and
was the
like
dragster. You
tanks.
know, like that dragster looking car in Mario Kart Wii. That was my main.
I think
I
so. Yeah, yeah.
it
My
was kind
favorite was
yeah.
the Wild Wing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
If
like
the
stuff like that, like that
if the
just made it so
customization was
cool.
cosmetic, purely cosmetic, I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, but like I also like want there to be pre-made cards and like you could customize. That's what I would like because if you had like in Mario Kart 8 especially with customizing, I don't feel like I made the cart. Like it's really obvious what carts go with what wheels and I just don't feel like it looks like none of them looks distinct because you have to be able to pair it with anything.
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like the only time it looks like something original is when I put like big or like tiny wheels or like
Mm-hmm.
bright wheels. You know, I feel like the wheels are only like what make it
Yeah,
look like somewhat my creation.
yeah. And 200cc is fun, but I wish there are maps made for 200cc. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of like having to brake and all the time.
I know. I
I've
hate it.
never mastered it, and I'm still not sure how to master it. But I don't know. I don't know. I just wish they put maybe more effort into that.
Yeah.
More battle modes, more battle mode maps, more maps in general.
Mm-hmm.
Music Park 2,
Yes, but
Excite Bike 2.
or in like Europe, it's called Melody Motorway, I think, or
Yeah.
Excite Bike 2. I would be down for that.
Um, yeah. I don't know. Just a new Mario Kart 9 would be cool. New Mario Party.
Yeah. Yeah. I I don't know why they did this online Super Mario Party thing, unless they're like making
I think they're just testing it out.
a new one. Yeah, I think they're gonna like. I think that's them saying they're gonna make a new one pretty soon.
Yeah. What else could they make? Mario Strikers.
Oh my gosh,
Mario
Sluggers.
Sluggers.
That
Yes.
would I would literally
Jinx,
die
buy me
of
a
joy
Coke.
if they did that.
Um, let's see. Maybe Zelda Sluggers or
That would be
Nintendo
the weirdest
Sluggers.
thing ever. Nintendo Sluggers, like they
What if
Game
Nintendo just
Boy
thought to like make Mario
slugging.
Kart Nintendo Kart or Super Mario Kart Bros? I don't know, just something where it's more Nintendo and not just Mario. Just so they could add more
Yeah.
characters into it. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. Metroid Prime 4 release date? Huh?
Uh, we can only hope. It's been like 4 years and we know nothing except that
I keep forgetting
it's
about that game. I'm not really hyped for it
I do
because
too.
I don't know anything about it.
I'm not anymore. Like I do. I haven't played any of the Metroid Prime games. I've only played
Same.
like
I played a little bit of
the
one of them, I
platformers, the
think.
2D platformers.
Hmm.
But yeah, I've never played the Metroid Prime trilogy.
What if we get
I hope they
Nintendo
release the
Sports?
trilogy on Switch. I would play it then.
Yes.
They
Yes.
should do they should like port Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort.
I love Wii Sports was so. It's a good game, and it's just a demo.
I know it's just a tech demo, but it's like it's so iconic.
1-2 Switch who?
Yeah, that is not a worthy successor in the
And
slightest.
if they bring a Switch Pro, I would love that.
One two
But-
Switch Pro.
Yeah. 1-2 Switch, Nintendo Switch Pro limited edition.
Yeah.
That'd be. I still hope if there is a Switch Pro that there's like a Breath of the Wild 2 special edition, because I will buy that. Like, it would probably not be a smart decision to buy it, but I'll buy it.
I don't think I would buy a Switch Pro unless
Mhm.
like even if only certain games can run on it. I don't know.
But
Which
I think
really hope they don't pull that again. Like with the
Yeah,
DS, that was
that's-
really annoying.
Breath of the Wild 2 only for the Switch Pro.
New 3DS. I'd be like, really?
Would you buy Switch Pro just for Breath of the Wild 2?
I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
support that marketing strategy, but I would.
You would, because that's the only way you can play it.
Yeah.
And um, um what would you buy it just for Mario Sluggers?
Yes.
Mario Sluggers Special Edition Nintendo Switch Pro.
Yep.
Um yeah, I hope they don't do that exclusivity stuff because they kind of did it with the 3DS, the new 3DS. But
Yeah.
that was just
like
because
the
certain
Kingdom Hearts
games
game.
could only run on that. Like, I don't know. I think it was like purely hardware wise, they could only run on it.
Yeah,
Um,
but like still,
yeah. I don't know.
still annoying.
Yeah. What if they bring what if they bring wallpaper themes to the Switch?
They better, cause that's long overdue.
That it'd be nice. There's so much things that Nintendo could add to the Switch to make it like amazing. They just don't.
Yeah, like it's not like they can't. They
Yeah.
just don't.
Yeah, like like they could. Why do we have to enter like friend codes instead of just like usernames?
Yeah. The Wii U had usernames. Like, are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Miiverse. When is that going back?
Probably never. 'Cause it died.
Yeah, the place was
Unfortunately.
toxic.
That's what made it amazing.
True.
Not that I was a toxic Miiverser, but
I will say it is kind of
made it way more entertaining.
depressing. Like in the Wii U, when you played 3D World, you'd see all those like Miiverse messages, but now on the Switch, it's just
Yeah.
empty. It feels so
no.
like eerie almost.
Yeah, it's like, no, we don't care about you. Miiverse, you're stupid.
Discord for Switch, that'd be cool.
That would be, but they're never gonna do that.
Yeah.
Nor will they put Netflix on it.
Minecraft 2 for Switch.
I hope I'm wrong. Minecraft 2, yes.
Oh man,
They're doing it like a Doki Doki Literature Club plus. Did you ever play the original Doki Doki Literature Club?
No.
You should play it. It's free on Steam.
Oh. Maybe I will.
It's I kind of want to watch you play it
Oh yeah.
because you're going to hate it at first. Unless you're a weeb.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure Brian unironically enjoyed that.
Yeah, he was
entire
hyped.
game.
He's hyped about that.
Yeah, but like the thing is, the Plus version is coming out on consoles, and the original never was out on any other. It was
Yeah.
only on Steam, which is kind of weird. So I don't know, like, because like the game heavily revolves around it not like being able to be on other platforms. Like
Yeah.
it revolves around being on a computer. So I don't know why that.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't really understand the whole Plus thing either. Like I don't know if
Yeah.
it's just the full game on another platform or what, and they just add stuff, or if it's a special edition.
Mhm. So if you had to pick one thing that you could say, oh yeah, this is 100% going to be showed off on Tuesday in the Nintendo presentation, what would it be?
Breath of the Wild 2.
You think they're going to talk about it or show it off? Like,
At some form, yeah. Like they have.
so even if it's just unfortunately we can't show anything anymore.
If they did that, I would.
What if they just showed us the
lose it.
same clip of Aonuma saying it?
Hi, I'm
Like,
Angel Numa. You probably
They
saw
talk
me
about
when
Age
we
of
were
Calamity too. They didn't even bother editing
Yeah,
it. That'd be so funny. Oh man.
But they said more information would come out this year, so like I think E3 is a very good time to do that.
Hmm. I just hate that I'm gonna miss it because like if they show a trailer for the game and I'm not there to like watch it live, that sucks.
Yeah.
Because
I
like
gotta,
you're gonna be at
stop checking my
school
phone.
and yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at school, but I get out at like 12:45. I'm there for like 3.5 hours, so I should be
Mhm.
good. Like I can just go right home and watch it.
Yeah, and the trailer is gonna be at most like what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Probably.
So I bet I could just mute myself for like 3 minutes. You know. Oh, we're
Yeah.
taking a test. Oh well.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Who needs to drive? You don't need a license to
Yeah.
drive.
You don't need a license to drive a
You don't need a license to drive a car.
I
Yeah.
mean, you do, but
Oh yeah, I guess. But
legally anyway.
yeah, it's not illegal if you're good at it. Let's see.
That made
I,
sense.
I I think I would say Breath of the Wild 2 too. Um, yeah, I just don't really know what to expect from that presentation.
Yeah, me neither.
And whatever happens happens because I really think Breath of the Wild 2 will release this year, so I'm not too worried about when we'll learn about a release date because like
Mm-hmm.
I guess it'll give me more time to mentally prepare for pre-ordering.
Yeah, and
Plus-
I'm hopefully getting a job soon, so like it'll give me
Yeah.
time to
Plus my new
actually
like
get money.
$1,800 computer. Hopefully I can reload
Yeah.
fast enough.
Ellie freaking bought a $3 million laptop.
Yeah, I bought a laptop for like it was like $1,700, $1,800 plus $200 tax, so it's basically $2,000 computer.
That is insane.
It's pretty overkill, but it's a really nice laptop. So I'm
Well,
it's an investment.
I guess.
Investment for stupid people. Yeah, I don't know, but that's what we think about the Nintendo presentation. Yeah. Woo.
Well, I mean, that's like that. We're kind of out of time almost. Do you have any
Okay.
final thoughts? I'll take that as a no.
What? I didn't hear you.
Oh,
Zach
I said,
is
do you have
cutting
any final
out.
thoughts?
Final thoughts for Nintendo. They better show Breath of the Wild 2. And
Yeah.
if the podcast, I hope you guys like listening to us ramble about, Nickelodeon sitcom lore. So yeah.
I love the Nickelodeon lore.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Well, are we done, Zach? Are we done podcasting?
Yeah.
Do we have to let our fans go?
Okay. You know, there was another one in Mom and Dad's room, but
Are they safe? Are they all right?
seems like in your anger you killed them.
Well, I think,
Anyway,
I think
that's all we got.
Yeah, awkward ending for a podcast.
You know what? We're masters at it. So thank
All
you
right,
for
just
watching. Subscribe, like, follow us on Google
Subscribe,
Maps,
follow us on
Pinterest,
Tinder and TikTok.
and Tumblr, and Tinder and TikTok, and the A Miners TikTok, which does not currently exist, but hopefully it will someday. But hopefully not at the same time. I can't decide if I want that to exist or not.
Yep.
Anyway, have a great weekend, y'all.
We'll smell
Unless
you guys
listen to this
later.
not on the weekend. Yeah, we will smell all of you later, each and every one of you, at our next podcast.
Bye.
Peace out, Rainbow Trout.